Okay. Please tell us your name and roll number for this exam.
Sir, my name is Behera-Aarohan Behera, and my roll number is 100476.
Okay. So, give us a brief introduction.
Sir, my name is Behera-Aarohan Behera. I have completed my matriculation from Law-Bibhudatta. After that, I did my intermediate from Stewart Science College, Kotak. Then I joined Capital Law College for pursuing my fiber integrated BLLB course. Subsequently, I am preparing for competitive examination.
Okay. So, you are preparing for competitive examinations also. Suppose you are selected for assistant director law, and later on you also are selected for Odisha Judicial Service. In that case, what are you going to do?
Sir, if I will get selected in Odisha Judicial Services, then I will definitely go through such services, because as a human being, it will be very good opportunity for me to serve the nation. I think such services like judicial services will provide me a better platform to utilize my ability.
Okay. So, what are the duties and responsibilities of assistant director law?
So there are numerous duties which are vested upon the assistant director law. Some of them are to ensure that the rules and regulations which are formulated by the state government are properly implemented under the purview of the Constitution of India. Another one is to make a comprehensive research work by analyzing various cases of the Honorable Supreme Court as well as High Courts of India. Another one is to organize or make legal aid programs for the government officials on various legal matters. And the most important is to draft various documents on legal matters which will be helpful for government as well as the public prosecutors to make laws as well as to represent the government before the court of law.
Okay. So, can you tell me, under the government of Odisha, how many services, okay, classification of services, classes of services are there, and what is the classification of posts? Classification of services and classification of posts.
So there are 3 services, like class Group A, Group B, and Group C.
Okay.
And there are 4 kinds of posts under the Odisha government, like Group A, B, C, and D.
Okay. So, now suppose a government servant is found guilty and his appointing authority, okay, will issue some kind of penalty on him. So, what are the various types of penalties that can be issued?
So mainly there are 2 kinds of penalty which is imposed upon a government servant. One is minor penalties and the other one is major penalties.
Okay. So, suppose a government servant, okay, he was getting his normal salary, and later on it was found out that due to him, okay, there's a loss to the state government. Okay. So how that the amount of loss will be recovered from him? What is the method? What are the methods?
Sorry, sir. Right now, I'm unable to recall this.
Okay, fine. So now going to your some other aspects. Can you tell me what you mean by your one of the types of gratuity? Okay, that is left. Okay, so or it is called residuary gratuity. What is the concept of that residual gratuity? With an example, if you can tell me.
Sorry, sir.
Okay. You know about extraordinary pension? Concept of extraordinary pension?
Sorry, sir. I'm unable to.
Okay, extraordinary pension টা টিকে দেখতে দেবে, okay, the important জিনিসটা extraordinary pension টা, right? Okay, so under the service code, okay, there is substantive pay. What is the meaning of substantive pay?
Sir, substantive pay means the monthly amount which is provided to a government servant. In case sorry, sir.
Okay, it's fine. So now coming to some land related land laws and all. So tell me something about what are the different classification of land, okay, according to various land laws related to Odisha.
So according to Odisha Land Reforms Manual, there are three kinds of land, like class 1, class 2, and class 3.
In one line, can you tell me about each of them? Class 1, class 2, class 3.
Sir, under class 1 lands, there are class 1 the class 1 land is further subdivided into irrigated land as well as non-irrigated land. And similarly, class 2 and class 3 land is also subdivided into two categories, like irrigated and non-irrigated lands.
Okay. So, what are the rules for transfer of tribal land?
So the land belongs to the any tribal area, tribal people. Such land can be only transferred to such community only. That means one tribal person can transfer his land to another tribal person.
Okay. And any condition or any situation in which he can transfer it to a non-tribal person?
No, sir.
Are there any exceptions?
No, sir.
Now let us come to some common laws. You know about the doctrine of lease dependence?
Yes, sir.
What is that?
So section 35 of the Transfer of Property Act deals with the doctrine of lease dependence. According to this doctrine, whenever a case or a suit is instituted and is still pending before a court of law, then no new suit can be instituted or any property which is associated with such suit cannot be transferred during the pendency of such suit.
Okay. What are the exceptions to this rule? Exceptions to list pendants?
Sorry, sir. I'm already told.
Exception one litigation thibo, but still then it can be transferred.
So, in property can be transferred under this doctrine only by the order of the court.
Okay. How gonna? What are the other situations in which it can be done? Leave of the court the gote koile, and some more are there. Sera tiye dekhi debe. Okay. So now let's go to the Constitution. You have heard about the writs of certiorari and prohibition. Can you tell me what is the difference between certiorari and prohibition?
So the writ of prohibition is applicable to it's not applicable to any private individual, as well as the
Certiorari private individual को applicable होगा?
yes sir.
होगा. Private individual ପାଇଁ କେବଳ habeas corpus गोटिए ही writ अछि जोटा कि applicable होगा. बाकी सबू से particular को category mainly government servants तो इटा prohibition and certiorari mainly जोटा कि judicial और quasi judicial bodies करेगा. Okay, and in certain cases certiorari is also applicable to administrative bodies, authorities जो तांगो ऊपर applicable है. Okay, right. Major difference का कौन थिला कि prohibition में it will prohibit, okay, a inferior court from or a court without competence from taking up a matter and giving its decision. ठीक है, ता माने एपर्यंत से डिसाइड करि ना. ठीक है सेटा. तो सेटा हला prohibition. It will prohibit, okay, and pass it to the proper forum. किन धरंतु ऑलरेडी गोटे कोर्ट जहाँकर कॉम्पिटेंस नहीं सी ऑलरेडी ता ऊपर ओके जजमेंट दे सारे. ठीक अछि. सेही केस रे कोन हबो सर्टियररी कैन बी यूज्ड. So it is only preventive कोटा prohibition ता, but certiorari is both preventive and curative also. माने जदी हेई सारी दिबो विभुलटा ताको भी क्योर करि पारे. ठीक अछि. एटा केतेटा तार येटा आपण कहि परिबे. Okay, so do you know what are the qualifications to become judge of a Supreme Court?
Yes.
What are they?
So he must be a citizen of India.
Okay.
Second one is he must have be a chief justice of any high court of any state, as well as he must be a practicing advocate in Supreme Court for 10 years.
Okay. So now let us go to some situational questions. Suppose you are working as assistant director law and on a legal problem, okay, the government has sent you to gather some information, right, to the field, and you find that some very powerful people are involved, okay, in some wrongdoing which has not been reported by the other authorities. Okay, but you have seen that those wrong things have happened and you are planning to give the actual report, what you have seen, what the government has asked. Okay, so, but you are advised by your seniors and your colleagues not to do so because some powerful people, they may get behind you or they may try to harm you. Okay, so how will you react in that situation? what will be your course of action, okay, what will you include in the report. So in short, you can tell us.
The first thing, I will go in favor of law. Second, because as my appointing authority is the state government, then I will always to do my effort in favor of the government, state government, instead of instead of influencing by other any powerful persons.
Okay. According to you, what are the most important qualities that a person who will join as assistant director law should have? Three most important.
So as per my humble opinion, the main qualities of a person to becoming a assistant director law are first one is to be a impartial person. Second one is to be more acquainted with problems which may arise in future, as well as to and next one is to representative character must be there, that he may represent the state.
Okay. Fine. So that will be the end of the interview. So ठीक अच्छे आपनकर केते गुडे जिंसो जोटा कि लास्ट ईयर इंप्रूव हिची ओके बट कंटेंट टा उठके पढंतु ठीक अछि जेमतने से जो लोकल लॉ पचारी किछि भी न पारंतु ता भितरु बट सेटा थरे थरे देखि दियौ माने जोटा कि पूरा इन डेप्थ नो बेसिक जिंसो ओके कॉन्सेप्ट सुरा थरे थरे देखि दियौ सेटा गोटे नंबर 1 सेकंड आपनको प्रेजेंटेशन वॉइस बॉडी लैंग्वेज सेटा पूरा भलो अछि सेही थरे जते मार्क्स अछि बहुत भलो आसी से खाली कंटेंट टा आपन देखिबार अछि ठीक ओके सेटा आउ गोटे हला कि आपनकर फेस टा केबे केबे नॉट ऑलवेज बट केबे केबे सीरियस ही जो स्माइल टा मेंटेन करबे अदर थिंग्स इट इज फाइन ओके सो मार्किंग जदि हमें करबा लाइक यू विल गेट अराउंड 32 to 35 भितर आपको मिलिबो 50 रो ओके आज रो इंटरव्यू ओके सो थैंक यू
Thank you, sir.